Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore.
Hello there everyone, this is Tom, and today we are taking a look at the WHES44 water softener made by Whirpool. This is a 44,000 grain capacity. It has 6 cents, automatically adjusts to your water usage patterns, and it's designed for city water or private well systems. Ideal for households of 1 to 5 people. So that fits us to a T. Let me just show you here the box. Oh, excuse me. The box measures, when you bring it in, exactly 49 inches from floor to here. The unit itself does not measure that, but just so you know, in case you need to transport this thing, the box width is 21.5 inches. And its depth is 21.5 inches. So that's the box. I'm going to show you my setup place and we'll go from there. My intention is to install the unit here in my bathroom. It's going to go here because we don't have the garage built yet, and at which point it will actually go in there. One of the things that you need to ensure the fact that you have is one of those, a filter. It does not have to be Culligan. It can be just about anything you want as long as it is filtering out the particulates prior to your water going into, well, this thing. So I'm going to cut into my supply lines right here, and I will connect it here in the back. And right here's the unit. I think I have mentioned that we've just recently moved into this place and it requires some work. We are on well water out in the sticks, but let me give you measurements here. This is coming in at, the width of it is coming in at just shy of 18 inches. The height of it is coming in right at 4 feet. Right at 4 feet. Let's see here, the depth of it is 18 inches. So, what you have around back here is this is your drain. Can you see that? Yeah. This is your drain port. It will connect to a drain line, and since this is higher than the drain line for my washing machine, I'm actually going to put both together and hope that works. Here's your in and your out, and I will be using these flexible pipes here to go from my 3/4 inch water line that you saw earlier into here. And you got your power cord right here. Comes with it. Okay. These things here, they feel okay. They don't feel cheap or anything. So right out of the box, in the box, you get a few various different things. You get the piece here that's going to connect to the back of the water softener, and it feels okay. It doesn't feel flimsy. You get a water test kit, one. You get your instructions and whatnot. You get the drain hose, and you get a baggie full of parts for various different things. I'm going to look at the directions and see what I have to do from here. As you can see, we have rust in our water. That's either rust or iron. Either way, that's the bottom of my shower, and I clean it once a week. So I'm going to use this particular type of salt to get started. And the guy, when I bought this at Lowe's, the guy said it would take 4 to 5 bags to fill it up for the first time, so I bought 5 bags just to be safe. I have removed a section of the pipe. That's this right here. And what I did was I simply used my trusty pipe cutter here on this 3/4 inch line, and I intend to use 2 of the shark bite things. This one will come down and fit in right there. This one will come right here and fit in right there, and I've already attached the piece here that I need that will go into the plumbing, into the back of the machine. This is the first step. You have to prepare your pipes. So, alright, we'll go from there. And there they are installed. And if you've never worked with the shark bite stuff before, the thing to remember is to be sure to push them absolutely as far onto the pipe as they will go. So to get my pipes ready, I put thread tape on them, and I went ahead and connected them using just a standard, this is my 8-inch wrench, and a pair of channel locks. So they are better than hand tight. One thing that doesn't come in the box besides the tools is some thread tape, and you'll need thread tape. Okay, so as you can see, I have added the black clips, not the clips, the O-rings to these various parts here per the instructions. I also added a little bit of lubricant that it provided. Next thing I have to do is attach those clips there to hook these pieces right there, and that's what keeps it in place. I should not have to use any thread tape because it's got the grommets. They went on with a little bit of difficulty, but I was able to get them on. Next step will be to put those in there. Let's see if I can get this thing in here without cussing too much. Yeah, without cussing too much. So this one is the in and that one's the out. Alright, so far so good. Of course, we're not all the way in yet. Come on now. Come on. That got it. Now, I removed the clips that were already on there so that I could go ahead and hopefully make this work. Get in there. There. That's one end, and it's secured. The other clip coming in at the side, hook it in, pull it around, and there. That should do it. Now I need to hook up. I've got a couple of things I have to do. I have to take, this is one drain line, and that's the, where it is, this is the overflow line. So I'm going to have to put stuff on that to make sure it works, and I will thread tape these because they're going into these. Alright, what I have done now, I've added the drain line, the primary drain line. I added the secondary drain line, and everything is all complete. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but this bar right here, when it is connected, it allows feedback. It allows the water to go from here to here, in from here to here out. When you pull this thing, oh, I'm sorry, when it's pushed in, it does that. When you can push this in, and it will bypass this altogether. These things. It'll bypass your water softener. So, something to consider. I am going to push this thing into place and connect my fittings because I've connected everything. So I've got it hooked up here, and I had a bit of a water spill on this one, which is okay, I fixed it. but it's okay. I've got my lines running into my my drain here, and they're a good distance away from the water, so it shouldn't be a problem, and I'll trim all this up here later. But for right now, it appears to be ready. I've got, let me just show you this here real fast. I've got my water tested. I do. Sorry, my tripod's getting in the way here. Where's it? Here it is. Alright, so the purple is 1,000 parts per million. And, okay, so this thing is... I'd say it's closest to this one. Somewhere in between, I would guess. Alright, so I have gone ahead and I've programmed it with the correct time, the hardness of the water, when it recharges, salt level, and I am using diamond crystal salt. So I'm going to fill it all the way up and I'm going to turn on the water. One bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4th bag. The system seems to be operating properly, and I'm currently running some water through my sink just to get water flowing through it. As far as I can tell, there's no leaks or anything. The water ran red when it first started out of the tap. So, yeah, I think the only step I didn't show was, what was it, the sanitizing the water softener. I think that was the only step I didn't show. So, yeah. I'll check back in with this in about 2 weeks to let you know about the water quality, and then 2 more weeks let you know about how much salt we're using, that type of thing, and we will go from there. Okay, so here we are. It's been 2 weeks, and I thought I would show you how much salt we had used in that time. It's working its way down towards the 6. The water quality is much better. We haven't had as much rust or anything like that in the water. Lastly, the taste is kind of, it's not quite metallic, but it is odd, and I imagine it will go away when we're able to get 2 cycles through of this rust salt and are able to actually use regular salt. We can cook with it, which is something. I can bake bread, I can make rice. These types of things are now doable with this water, which was not something we could do before. So it's been approximately 2 more weeks, so we've had it for 1 month, this water softener. And if you all remember, I filled it up, and right now we are looking at 6. So if I was betting, I would think that it appears that we're going to go through 2 lines a month. So, just an idea. Our water is still red, but I base that around it's messing the pipes. I've got the no iron softener, so I'm thinking that it's taking out the iron and the rust from the pipes. Hopefully, that's what that is. Alright, I'll take one more look at this here in 2 more weeks and give you an idea. So this is probably going to be the last review of this that I do. And if you notice here, if you can see that, the little indicator light is blinking. and it shows that I have 1 level of salt left. Now, this is April the 19th, I think, if I remember correctly. So we've had this for quite some time using it, and I'm going to have to put more salt in it at this point. But I thought everyone would be interested to know just exactly how it was working. So we've gotten, what, 2 months worth of use out of 5 bags of salt. One thing to note that you need to know, our power went out, and when it did, our softener went back to midway point, 50% use, water hardness. So if you have a power fluctuation, you need to remember, if your water starts acting up again, you need to remember to reset your program on it. And honestly, I think that's all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to put them down in the bottom below.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.